the initiations that we need to do for our inner teenager, the validations that we need to do a lot of the time, because a lot of the time the inner teenager is picking up on truths where there are a lot of lies being spread or spoken or directed. And the inner teenager can sometimes feel like, oh my God, am I the only one who's seeing this? Like, am I the only one who is aware? And this is one version of the teenage, experience, because especially if you're, specifically someone who is very conscious and very aware, you're gonna feel this in a way, or perhaps your awakening comes later as well. But there's always this sense of when we're being told what to do and we're being taught to conform into the system, and you're just not able to conform into that, in the sense of, outcast, the sense of being alone, the sense of being maybe with birth family that does not understand you at all, or peers that don't understand you. And this is, a part that needs to be reconciled a lot of the time within ourselves. We need to heal this pattern, because especially if it's coming also from the childhood trauma, from the childhood experience, where we feel that this invalidation of our being, this not seeing of our being, this rejection of our true self is happening. Our teenager become really awake to that, and become really hyper conscious and hyper aware. And this can manifest in various ways. It can manifest into numbness or dissociation, wanting to, completely escape that reality. Like I said, like through substances or through behaviors, or it can cause, a real awakening of passion, an awakening of rebelliousness against the system, counterculture movements, these things that it's really beautiful that actually happens with each generation of youth. As they come online, they really have this strong calling for peace, for truth, for clarity. And then there's like this whole complex around, like, oh, you're just a teenager. This invalidation that happens from the society at large, that when it gets to the young awakening soul, it can weigh them down and create more of that density, and sometimes cause them to even, close down and deny that side of themselves, or turn away from that side of themselves.